Hey you guys, Jeremy from Plastic Fantastic Climbing, and thanks for watching. Not really much to report. Like my life has been super busy. As most of you guys know, I'm a photographer here in LA, and I mostly deal with entertainment, and it's been really busy. So, been on a few shows, shot a few posters, have done like a whole bunch of commercial things, have been traveling around for a couple of gigs around the United States. So it's really kind of kept me away from this channel. But don't worry, like there's lots of stuff happening and there's lots of stuff going down. I just haven't been able to get to it. But I would kind of like to use this as kind of like a reconnect, because even though my life and everybody else's, so Eric's and Kate's and everybody else that's part of the team, shout out to Jay, who got a fantastic new job, so I'm really stoked for him and his new career. So let's all give a thumbs up for him and graduating college, finding a new job, and then just killing it outside of the climbing and the outdoor thing that we do. Because let's be realistic, like all of us, I don't want to say all, the majority of us actually don't make a living off of climbing or being an outdoor person. Most of us just have jobs, and most of us work and we do stuff, and then this outdoor thing that we do is kind of like the way we breathe air back into our lives, because most of us have very normal jobs. So on that note, thumbs up. I'm so proud of you, Jay. So really stoked and excited about your new career path and about finding a job and about where your life is going to go from here. So besides all that, you guys know that I've been running in a pair of lunar glides, and this is my first time in this kind of like fly knit material, and I'm loving it. So if any of you guys are out there kind of, wondering what running shoe could be like your next running shoe, I'm running these Epics, and they're so fantastic. I really love them. Like, as you can tell, they're a little bit higher. So like all of this is just like this meshy kind of it's essentially just this very tight woven mesh, and I didn't think I was going to get the stability out of this shoe that I would get out of, like, let's say my Nimbuses. So I typically run in a pair of Asics Nimbus and love those shoes, but I want to try something new, and luckily enough, Nike has these lunar epics, and I really kind of dig them. So I require a little bit more cushioning. I require actually a lot of cushioning because I tore this ACL, broke this foot from climbing, and I just feel like I needed something that could offer just a lot of cushioning that can kind of take the pounding from like running on pavement, which is the kind of running I do. And because of my ACL, like sometimes I feel like I need like an extra bit of stability. And I was questioning this kind of 3/4 length high top running, but in all honesty, it's fantastic. I think just like this fly knit material is kind of really cool because it's super comfortable, but yet it kind of offers this kind of like comfort fit, but it's a snug fit. So it feels like you're wearing like a very snug like glove on your foot, or think about it for all of us climbers, like a very snug like climbing shoe. And then it offers just this really wonderful cushioning because of the Lunaron, right? Or lunar lawn cushioning, and it's great. Like I had tons of reservations about this shoe, and I was pretty stoked when they sent them to me, and I think, you know what, they're doing the job. They're doing a really great job. And because of that, I am finding that even though I had stayed away from Nike for running shoes, I feel like I could go back into these and I would still be very, very happy. So in all, like, I'm really, really happy that besides my ASIC gel Nimbuses, I feel like I have another shoe to pick from for a running shoe, which I think is really, really cool. If you guys are interested, you know, just let me know and I'll give a more in-depth review of these shoes. But just know, straight off the bat, I think they're great. Like, I really love running in them. They're really, really comfortable. I love that they're pretty stylish. Obviously, this bright orange is kind of like a really, really loud color. But I dig that. But they make them in all different colorways. And if you feel like you're looking to kind of branch out in a pair of running shoes, I really dig them. I really like them. I think they're great. And on that note, like, I have a pair of these new Nike trainers, thanks to my homie Marco, who gave me this really cool swag bag. So here in Hollywood, you know, there's all these events, and you kind of get like these swag bags all the time where you go to an event and then there's like this bag waiting for you and you get like all this free stuff. So actually I'm wearing like a whole bunch of Nike gear that came from the swag bag. So thanks to Marco, who gave me all this cool stuff. I have like a pair of shorts, this t-shirt. I'm wearing my Evoke cap because I freaking love this cap. It's super dope. If you guys don't know, Evoke is a running brand. But just to like revisit everything, running in a pair of these, love these. Still using my corkscrew, and I do find that after all this time that it's really great that it keeps everything really, really cool inside. But on that note, I also have like a hydro flask. I'm still using this, so this holds 25, this holds 32. So I find that I take this out when I don't carry this, when I need more water. I went to a BMW driving event. My brother and I are huge drivers. We love driving, and so, you know, like, cars are a big thing for us. So at the BMW event, we got a swell bottle, which is kind of cool. I guess water bottles are a big thing right now, right? Like, you find that everybody is making these kind of really cool... Ooh, somebody's texting me. Let's turn that off. And everybody just kind of... There's like all these water bottles that you can purchase that if, you know, you got to stay hydrated, so everybody loves having some kind of water bottle. And another thing that I got was this Muzu bottle. So tons of water bottles. I am sure they all do their job. I am still loving kind of like this, like, I love the mouth on my corkscrew, and I love, like, you guys can tell, like, there's like this straight edge. And I kind of really dig that, like, because I can always lay it down on the top of my car and it doesn't really roll away, or, because I always fear sometimes that when I place it like this, like, it might tip over and roll off the car. And it also fits, you know, like all my cup holders, which is great. But I now have like this cool little Muzu? I don't know, I should probably do some homework on that. But it has kind of like this texture on the outside that's really kind of cool for friction, so you can hold on to it easier. I don't know. Tons of water bottles. I'm using them all, and they're really great. Everybody should have like a water bottle if they like to keep their things either cold or hot. But I've been sitting on this for a really long time, and I'm really, really sorry to evolve. But as you know, I love, love, love these shoes. These are, you know, straight out the bat, like, I feel like, I'll always say this, but they are the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn that gives the highest performance right out of the box. And this is obviously their new versions of the Shamans, so the 2016 Shamans, the new Shamans. They, and you probably have seen on the website, have like a new colorway. And I'm kind of excited about this because it's a Kai Lightner version colorway, where USA Climbing gets the benefit of anybody who purchases these shoes. And it's the same shoe, same exact shoe, except different colorway. So if you're kind of tired, like everybody has these, like everybody has a pair of Shamans. They're kind of like Shamans are like the new version of like the Nike Freeze that everybody is wearing nowadays. Like everybody has a pair of Nikes, and I feel like everybody, if you're climbing at like a high level, is climbing a pair of like Shamans. Like I see these at the gym, at the crag, outdoors all the time, and that's a testament to Evolve making like a really, really dope shoe. So sneak peek, here's the shoe. I've had them for a bit. I've just been really, really busy, and I'm gonna start posting again on my Instagram. And if you go to, obviously I stay fairly active on my personal Instagram, but if you are really, really into the Shamans and you just kind of want like a new colorway, they're making them, which is kind of really dope. I'm kind of hoping that they make a Jason Momoa. Did you guys know this? Jason Momoa got an all-pair black Shaman. Super jealous. I'm hoping they make those because an all-black Shaman would look really, really sick, right? But if you're looking for a different colorway, I love, like I've always been a fan of mixing red and blue together in my outfits. I really, really dig that. And they did on this climbing shoe and it looks fantastic. So if you guys are looking for a new colorway, here it is. And yeah, I think that's about it. I just kind of babbled. I just wanted to make a video just to reconnect with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Photography is awesome. Climbing is really great. I'm really super psyched for the new Bishop season. And I know it's kind of early to say that, but it's August. And August tends to be like my super duper high training months where I just start getting back into it. I start losing all this like summer weight, summer fat. You would like to think that summer beach body is a thing for me, but it really isn't. Like I just tend to shove my face during the summer months when it gets really, really hot here, and I don't do a ton of climbing in the summer. I tend to just go to Malibu and kind of hang out and do a lot of gym climbing. But with Bishop and the season coming for climbing, I'm super psyched because I'm starting to get back into training really, really hard and getting back into the swing of things. And the way my life works is I tend to climb a ton during the winter, and I tend to work a ton after February. From like February to like November, I work a ton because entertainment's kind of like that way. So I tend to work a ton during those months, and I just go on photo shoots and I shoot models, I shoot fashion, I shoot a ton of actors, and I shoot for a ton of like magazines like Vogue and whatever. And then during the winter months, I tend to slow down a bit. December and January tends to be fairly slow for me, so I get a ton of climbing in. So I'm super psyched. And I'm babbling, so I'm sorry about that. So again, new Shamans in a new colorway. These are going to be known as Kai Lightner's USA Climbing shoe. So really psyched, really stoked. If you guys kind of thought that they weren't making them, they're making them, and they should be out very soon. My guess is somewhere near, probably closer to the climbing season. I don't want to guarantee a date, but like the winter climbing season is coming, and I know that, you know, they'll have these out. So look for them because I kind of really dig the colorway. And now that I've made a video for them, I guess I can start climbing into them because I kind of like to keep them brand new before I start, you know, like to keep them brand new before I start climbing in them. All right, you guys, I'm babbling. Again, thanks for tuning in and watching. Ideas. Like if you guys have ideas for videos, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear what you guys have said. And in all honesty, I've been getting a lot of feedback and I've been getting a lot of advice and I've been kind of getting a lot of stuff out there, and I appreciate it all. The team really appreciates it. And, you know, there's a lot of negative feedback out there as well, and I just take it in because, you know, like negative feedback is, you know, feedback, right? And don't get me wrong, like a lot of people really say negative feedback and you know, sometimes it's worth ignoring. But also negative feedback is also great feedback. But also positive feedback is great too. So positive feedback, the positive feedback we've been getting kind of pushes us along, and it kind of tells us what we're doing is something that you guys kind of appreciate and love to watch. So I guess that's it. Thanks again for tuning in. We love to make this stuff for you guys. Sorry it's been kind of sparse, but we'll continue making if you guys continue watching, and it looks like you guys are, and I'm sorry that there hasn't been much, but I'm kind of looking forward to it and looking for this new season, and we'll just start making more stuff and trying to figure our way through the social media madness, because, you know, like, none of us are social media geniuses on the team. We just kind of really love doing this for you guys, and we kind of love to stand or sit from that, you know, viewpoint, and we'll do it out of love and not do it from anything else, you know, like, we're not really getting paid for it, so, but we appreciate that you guys are watching. All right, you guys. Oh, side note, all the Arcteric stuff that we got, like, it'll be really, and we got it at the end of the season, so we're really kind of psyched on using it for the new season, because, you know, our heavy puffies or puffies in the late winter, early spring here in LA really doesn't do us any good, because, you know, it's constantly like 70 degrees out here, and oh, Allie and I got to go to the beach yesterday. I really, really, really wish I would have brought the surfboard to do some surfing, but I didn't. Yeah, it's really great weather right now. Okay, I'm babbling. I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate every one of you guys. All right, you guys, take care.